Hello, it's Just Kevin here, and welcome back to another video on Ride 2. And this video is going to be a bit of a different video. I know that I don't normally make one of these, but I want to talk about Ride 3. And now, I know that you might be wondering why are you talking about Ride 3 on a Ride 2 video. But I just thought we could kind of talk about it on a Ride 2 video. I have no idea why. Like, this video came to my head that I just want to talk about the game on Ride 2. I just don't know why, but it's basically a video that I've been meaning to make for like ages or something. Like I just never like thought about it, and I just thought we could do it. So basically, it's aimed on Ride 3 is awesome, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I just think the game is awesome. Basically, that's what I'm kind of aiming it on. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be talking about the game and just a couple of details about basically why I love the game and why it's awesome. So basically, Ride 3 is a game that I have been getting used to for quite a long time. Since I first played it 2 months ago. When I first played it 2 months ago, it was actually alright. Basically, I did get used to the game. I did do like I did go into I know that my first couple of videos I did on it, I basically went into time attack mode, and I basically did a couple of laps on that. I know that was my first impressions video. You can remember that video that I did on that game. And then all in all, I did play a little bit of it without recording for a bit to see how the game feels. And then apart from that, I got used to the game. Basically, I started getting used to it a little bit more, and then I started doing the career mode. And I know that I've not done many videos in career at the moment. I know that I have done many videos. I know that I've not done many videos in that at the moment. But yeah, basically, I know that I've done a couple of videos so far on the game, and I think I'm loving it. Basically, like it is interesting when you compare to this one and Ride 2, because another problem is Ride 2 and Ride 3 are different, because obviously with Ride 2, their graphics are not that sort of great, but on Ride 3 the graphics are so much better. Obviously, on that game they've added the Unreal Engine now. Obviously, on Ride 3 they've added the Unreal Engine into the game now. Obviously, they didn't put that in for Ride 2. Obviously, Milestone used their own engine for the Ride 2 game. But yeah, with Ride 3, by the way, they used the Unreal Engine basically, and it's made it a lot more better as well. Because obviously you get like normal grass as well, like you get like original grass as well in the game. So I know you get all of that stuff. So yeah, I know you get all of that. But yeah, basically, what I do love about Ride 3 over Ride 2 is because I know that the game does feel a bit better, but also it feels like it's a little bit more better in compact, basically, because I just feel like it's a lot more of a better game, basically. I just don't know why. It just feels a lot more better. I just kind of feel like it feels a lot more better, basically. And like when you compare between the two games, like I know that obviously this one is not as better compared to Ride 2, but like it's pretty cool because obviously you can do a lot of things in that one, and obviously in Ride 3 they've added a lot more customization in it as well. So like when you compare to customization, it's a lot more better as well compared to previous games as well. So yeah, that's what I do like about Ride 3, and obviously it is a game that like I always really enjoy, and obviously I know that I've not done many videos on it so far, but yeah, I know that there's a few bikes I've been getting, obviously with all these free DLC packs as well. I've been getting all of them as well, so I know I'm not been getting all of them. But yeah, it's basically a game that like I really enjoy playing, and obviously I've been playing it without recording as well for a bit as well, so I know that that's pretty good as well. But it's basically a game that people will love because obviously it's been out for over a year ago now. Obviously, I started playing it 2 months ago, but I know that I played it very late. But all in all, not too bad because I know that the game's been out for over a year ago now. I think it's nearly over a year. Oh no, it has been out over a year. It came out at the end of November, didn't it? So yeah, it has been over a year ago. It's been out now, and yeah, like you might be thinking it's been out for 1 year, but like the game is still good. Basically, it is still a very good game. And I know that like like, I know that it's not getting updates anymore, so they've added all the updates into the game now anyway. So I know that the update's not going to make it feel too bad, but at the moment with like all the updates and stuff like all that's completely fine and all that, so that's all right. But yeah, with all that, yeah, that's not as interesting basically because it's been doing like all its hard work and stuff. That's kind of like what it's been doing and all that. And I know it's not that interesting at the moment when you compare to like other things and stuff. But yeah, it is still an interesting game, and obviously the game's got a lot more compact details on it with stuff with future things and stuff like that. Like it's got all that as well. So it's a game that I've been loving for a long time, especially like career mode because it's basically because in this game they call it career mode and not world tour. And the thing I've kind of realised is I think they've added a lot more events in this game as well. So obviously they've now called it career mode, and the thing I've kind of realised is they've added a lot more stuff into it. Basically, there's a lot more stuff that's been added into it. Obviously, we've got a lot more events now as well. Obviously, we've got new tracks as well. So there's just like a lot more like detail into this one compared to Ride 2. And I know that like when you look at between the two games, I know that like I do prefer Ride 3 a bit better. But at the moment though, like Ride 3's still got its own feeling because it is still a good game basically. Like I know it's a little bit more better, but like it's still got its like detail on there, obviously. And all of the detail in the game is actually still there. Like, obviously, all of it is basically, and like all of it's actually still there. So, like when you compare to like all of that is like the same as well. So, when you compare to all that, that's all fine as well. So, but yeah, I think it's like a pretty nice game anyway. And obviously, I do really love the game. So, like obviously, it can be a very calm game when you. Well, obviously, if you've been playing it for nearly over a year, you'll probably be alright, but like probably the people that have played it for quite a long time, maybe have played it for nearly over a year ago now, yeah, they'll have loved it a lot bit more than me, because I've only played it since 2 months ago, so I know it's not been that long. Like, I know it's not been that long since I've been playing it, but like, it's still been a good game that I've been loving to play, because it's always one of them type of games where you're basically getting into the feeling on it, and it's always one of them type of games where you absolutely love the feeling and stuff, and it's always one of them games that you love and stuff. And I know that at the moment though, like I know it's not one of them like interesting sort of games, but it's one of them sort of games where people are like sort of opportunities and people just absolutely love it and stuff, and people are liking it and all that, and it's basically just one of them sort of games where people are absolutely loving the game, because obviously it's just one of them really good interesting sort of games that people will make it calm. Obviously, like if you're going to Time Attack for example, and obviously if you're doing good laps on there, like obviously I would feel good luck to you on that. But yeah, at the moment though, like there's a lot of things out there on the game that like people will recognise for the future, because a lot of people will probably think that the game is a lot more good basically, and a lot of people will probably think that the game is absolutely amazing basically, and they probably will think that the game is absolutely incredible. So that's what they probably will think about it. And obviously like the game can be in an alright sort of way basically, because it can be one of them sort of games where people are relaxing and people are enjoying their spirits, and people are really enjoying the relaxers about the game and all that. And, like a lot of people are like really enjoying it, because people just think that like the game is a lot more sort of in deep detail and stuff, and a lot of people think that the game is a lot more better because it's in a lot more sort of detail and stuff, and a lot of people like sort of really like it. So that's what it actually kind of normally is, and it's basically like a really calm game where people can basically get into their own things and people just absolutely love it and stuff, and it's basically just a game where people will just love it. And especially with like all the new things that's in the game as well, just make it pretty cool as well, with all the new additions in the game as well, and just make it absolutely brilliant as well. So with all them as well, that is just crazy basically, especially with all that as well. Yeah, that is definitely good, and everything else about the game is pretty good as well. And obviously with all the new things that we've got in the game as well is just pretty much incredible as well. So all that kind of thing that we've got in the game as well is just brilliant as well. And yeah, it's just basically a very good game that people will actually sort of get into about Ride 3. But yeah, it's basically a game that people will just sort of like, and people will betray. Not entirely sure if people will betray it, but like people will really enjoy the game in a similar amount of time, because people just think that the game is absolutely brilliant in one sort of way, because people think that the game is like brilliant in one way, and like I'm not sure that's going to be the case, but like people will probably think that the game is a lot more better in very good style, and people will probably think it's not that perfect, basically, because it's not one of them perfect games, basically, when you think about it. Like, I know it's not one of the best games in the world, but like it's one of them games where people will like sort of like it, and people will sort of not like it or anything like that. But it's basically a game where people would like not go into their own spirit, basically, about the game, and people would not really like it and stuff. But that's kind of what the game normally is and stuff, and it's not one of them type of favourites, but it's basically one of them that people would really like. So yeah, and that's why it's made awesome, because it's pretty good anyway on its own feet, and it's just basically just one of them games that I absolutely love to play. And like, I know that I've not been playing it for that long, but like it's still a good game that people will love to go back to, and people would just love, basically, and people like sort of like it in their own way, and people just love it. So it's basically just one of them. It's just one of them sort of ways where people would absolutely love it, because people think that the game is just absolutely amazing on its own feet, and obviously it's always pretty good in its own style. So people just probably think it's one of them type of games where people would sort of think it's just absolutely amazing, and it's just really brilliant as well. And I know it's not that brilliant, but it's still a very good, awesome game, and I still absolutely love it. So. But all in all, like, it is still very good as it is right now. Like, it is still in a good form, and it's still in a good detail and stuff like that, and people still absolutely love it. So it is still an interesting game that people like, and like, it's not to say that like it's one of the best games in the world, but like it's still very good, because it's still got its own technique, it's still got its own details and stuff, and it's still got its own tactic and that, and it is still very good, and that's what I do love about it. And it's basically a game where you can just sort of relax, and it's good weather condition. Obviously, it's got night mode in it as well. Obviously, we don't have that in Right 2, so it's got that as well. So that makes it awesome, because obviously we've got like dark mode in the game, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's just brilliant as well. But I think the best thing I love about it is basically you can now have nighttime racing, which is absolutely brilliant as well. I think that's like the best thing that's made it awesome, basically, where you can have nighttime mode. And nighttime mode is like one of the best things in the game. So that's got to be one of the best things about the game, with nighttime mode. I think that's got to be one of the best things in the game. Because like night mode is absolutely amazing. So obviously I know you can't do it on every single track, but I know that on a few tracks, yeah, you can do night mode on it, and obviously night mode is really cool, basically, especially if you're on like different bikes and stuff. And when you're doing the categories, yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. The night mode. Yeah, it's basically just really cool, and I just absolutely love night mode. Like, I know it's not like the best thing, but like night mode is just like absolutely amazing, basically. And yeah, it's just very cool. And yeah, night mode can be like one of them sort of ways where basically you can race on a bike, and you can race on your talents and all that, and that's what makes nighttime mode just brilliant. And that's what makes nighttime mode like absolutely amazing, because it's basically just one of those sort of modes where you're getting into yourself, and you're getting into spirits and all that about nighttime mode. And like it's cool as well that they've added it into the game, because like obviously I thought we were going to get it in Right 2, but unfortunately we didn't get it in Right 2. So I know we're a bit unfortunate we didn't get it in this one, but like it's like. But the good thing is we've got it in the new one, so it don't really matter. And obviously we might possibly get it in Ride 4 as well, so it's very unlikely, really. And yeah, obviously, if you don't know, there is a Ride 4 coming. It's coming next year, so we'll have to kind of see. But at the moment, though, like if they do add it in Ride 4 as well, that's going to make it a lot more better as well. So it is going to be interesting, though. But at the moment, though, I don't really know what's going to happen. But yeah, that's what makes Ride 3 pretty much awesome, and it's just very good on its own feet, basically. And as I mentioned from before, it's just basically one of them games where you can relax yourself, and you can kind of do your own thing and stuff, and you can do your own thing based on the game as well. And that's what's made it pretty interesting. So, and that's what I do love about it. So all in all, is Ride 3 awesome? It is awesome. It's a brilliant game. I've been loving making videos on it. I can't wait to make more videos on it. That's will be coming in the future. And yeah, obviously the game will never end in either. I'll just carry on doing videos on it and stuff, and just carry on doing my own thing, what I want to do. So yeah, hopefully I will continue doing that as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below of what you think of Ride 3, if you think it's awesome or not awesome, or you think it's like in the middle or something like that. Like, people have got different opinions about the game anyway, and obviously if you do have the game yourself or anything like that, like, people will have different opinions as well. So I know it's not like the best in the world anyway, but like, people will have different opinions about like what they think about the game and stuff, and like, it can be different in like few sort of ways, but the problem is like, it can be different in different ways and stuff, and it can be alright in good ways and stuff, and that's what people do think about the game. And obviously, like the game's been out since like over a year ago, so like, it's not sort of that great, but like, it's kind of like in a good sort of form basically when you think about it, and the game can be alright in good ways and stuff. So, but yeah, that's what I do recommend about the game, and obviously it's very good on its own feet, and it's just basically a brilliant game that people would like go back to and people would enjoy and all that, and it's basically just one of them that people would sort of like and betray and all that, and people would just absolutely love it, and that's what people would like. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I think that's pretty much everything that I've said about it really, and yeah, it is awesome, by the way. It's a brilliant game, and it's brilliant as well, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you did. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and please come subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Don't forget we're still on the road to 500 subscribers, and hopefully we can get there by next year, because we are slowly getting there. I know that we're only 30 subs away, but we are getting really close now. So hopefully we can get there very soon. Yeah, hopefully we can get there very soon. So. Yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it. So, yeah, so guys did. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!